William Hutchison, Armenia Columbia Realty for expats, and Salento Columbia Realty, own both of those companies with my wife. Today, I just want to give you an update on where I am with the insurance questions and comments that I've received. I'm trying to get them answered by people that know, as opposed to just giving you my opinion on them. The one thing I want to say is when I started the channel about a year ago, all of my questions were about safety. I don't think I've had a safety question now in 6 months. All of the questions coming in are visas and insurance, and particularly the health insurance here, which is in a bit of a state of flux. And I'm not going to get into that because the government is trying to make some changes in health reform. So far, it's being blocked. Petro is a bit of a lame duck now because he doesn't have a majority. He's got to form a coalition for anything that he wants to pass. And with 8 different parties in government, it's difficult for him to get anything through. So as far as where the government is, because it does affect visas in a small way, we're just going to have to wait to see if that finally gets thrown out, which I think is probably going to happen. The health reform bill is likely going to die. Now, as far as an update is concerned, as many of you know, when I get a visa question, I refer it to the visa specialist, who's our lawyer. She worked for Congress in Bogota for a number of years. So it's not so much that she knows the elected officials. She knows the people that work in the various departments, and she's able to get things done that others aren't. And it's happened a couple times, maybe in the last 8 or 10 weeks, where she's gotten things done rapidly when I think others would be quite a while getting it done. I'm not saying the others couldn't get it done. I just think that she gets it done quickly, so it saves my clients the worry. This week, I've been able to have a lengthy call, actually a couple of calls, with an agent, English-speaking agent with Sura. Sura is the largest health insurer in the country. They have other lines as well, but I think that their big volume, probably profit maker as well, is the health insurance side of things. I don't have much to say now other than he's English speaking. I put some negative things out to him that he said are probably not correct, that the things that I had heard, the rumor, will not affect the expats. A lot of his clients now are expats because he speaks English. So what I plan is to get on a conference call with him and Maria, who does our visas as well as our real estate work. And between the 3 of us, get to the bottom of good information, accurate information that I can put out for you. It is going to take some time. Maria right now is in Spain visiting family, won't be back till the beginning of May. So I assume maybe the first week or 10 days in May, I'll be able to do another video on the insurance, on the health insurance part of getting your visa. We have the things covered here as far as your blood test. We have a doctor, as I've said in other videos, come to the house to get your medical certificate completed, to verify the blood test, to verify that you're mentally okay. So those things are looked after. You don't have to worry about how you're going to do that, especially if you don't speak Spanish. Alba looks after all of that for me and does a great job. We get it done quickly, and the documents off to Maria. As I said, she does the visa work. If you have questions you would like to clarify on the health side, just send me an email with your email, and I'll send you the Sura agent's contacts. He's available now to answer your questions. You don't need to wait until I put up the insurance video, maybe in a couple or 3 weeks, because even with the information that I put in there, it may not answer your question. So don't hesitate, get a hold of us. We'll make sure you send me your email, and we'll get the information back to you, and you can call them and get any questions or any concerns answered. The one tip that he did give me is that when you apply with Sura, you put the policy in the youngest person's name. So for example, if you have a 70-year-old man from the United States or Canada, Europe, Australia, married to a 50-year-old Colombian, the policy goes in her name, because there are some age restrictions, I believe. I think that, if I remember correctly, he told me that the premium was much more. I think it was a 50% upcharge if you were over 65. So with applying on the younger, then the older person becomes the copay, and you don't pay that premium. So there's some tips and some money saving things that I'm sure we can get done. The thing that I'm really pleased about is we have an English speaking agent to add to our team, English speaking lawyer, English speaking odontologist, English speaking car dealer. We're just getting things lined up for the services that you will need in an English speaking context. We also have the surgeon that does body sculpturing, if some of you are interested in that, and he also speaks English. So there's a couple of holes we have to fill in, but other than that, I think we've got most of the things covered that will be of importance to expats. That's it for today. I'm going to do a video soon as well on visas, because there's a lot of rumor out there about what's going on. It's very inconsistent, the decisions, it seems, that are coming out of Bogota, and I want to deal with that, because with these inconsistent decisions, there's information going out from YouTubers that I know some of is not correct. We'll have to cover that off in a couple of weeks, okay? Have a great day. I live in paradise, and you can too.